Hello everybody, and welcome to the Below Apex live stream. Apparently feeling very tuneful today. How are we all doing? Would you look at this, ladies and gentlemen? Look what game I'm playing. We are back to playing some Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you will be probably very happy about. Right, well, I suppose while we kind of wait on people to come into the chat and stuff, and we wait for people to come join us on the multiplayer side of things, let's do some side missions, some small stuff that still needs doing. We are definitely getting through these side missions now. I believe we've only got a few more left to do. Or have we done all the single player stuff now? I think we might have done all the single player stuff, you know. Or at least until they unlock us more. If they do. Yeah, I believe we've done all of the side missions. Which is pretty awesome. Hopefully I'm sounding okay, and hopefully the video's okay. So what I've done, the reason why I didn't stream yesterday. Sorry, my throat's all of a sudden just like gone crazy. One of the reasons why I didn't stream yesterday was because I was switching all of my OBS stuff from from the usual OBS to the Streamlabs OBS, which is the more up-to-date OBS. I had no idea that it was a thing. It was something that, you know, needed to be done, but I changed over, and I generally can't like complain. Like, it's amazing. Hey up, Chris is here. Get this. There you go. We'll send Chris on the Zamtrios quest. Yeah. Hang on a second, guys. My mute button. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to take a swig of some water there, because genuinely my throat was killing me. Okay, hopefully, fingers crossed, things should be better now. What low quests have we still got to do? Fossilize. You know what? Let's just get this fossilized memories out of the way. I don't even know what what fossilized memories are. I believe they are just like standard stuff. Why am I going to combine? I want to go to item sets. And I want to go, there you go, there it is. We might need hot drinks. I don't actually know where we're going. This is tranquilizers, James. But the enemy hot drinks, there we go. Just trying to get my bearings back again. Hello there, NS, how's it going, pal? Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. I was just explaining on the stream. I've changed over to Streamlabs OBS as opposed to standard OBS. And so I'm trying out. I mean, it won't change too much in terms of your viewing, I don't think. But I think it will change a few other things for the future of the stream kind of thing. So hopefully you can hear us okay. How are you doing today anyway, NS? Are you okay, pal? You got an ad. So essentially what I just said, NS, was so The reason why I didn't stream yesterday was because I changed over to Streamlabs OBS as opposed to the standard OBS. It seems a lot more stable. It seems a lot better. But obviously I haven't really tried it out. This is the first time I've tried it out. So, how are things on your end? Do they sound good? I have no idea where these fossils are. If eternal fossil. Oh, I think I know where they are. They're in area 9. Is that correct? Everything is just yes, fantastic, brilliant, man. I'm really happy. I put like I literally spent the past like 2 hours just doing like putting like limiters and stuff and sound suppression, noise suppression and stuff like that on my vocals, on my voice. So everything should hopefully be dandy. Good old dandy pandy. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good today. It just feels nice to be back playing some Monster Hunter. How tough am I? What kind of question is that? Okay. Yeah, it's this here, isn't it? Oh no, it's one of these fetch quests. Without any milk. No wonder I haven't done this quest. And there's Jaggy everywhere. Okay. No. This is horrible. This quest eats sport. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile off. Lovely. You know what? I'll do that another time. I am not doing that now. Fuck that shit. I will do that in my spare time. Oh wait, me? Spare time? I don't have any of that anymore. So I changed my room around slightly last night. And now I've got loads more space to move away from my TV. Which, I will not lie to you, is just really helped a lot. NS, do you fancy doing some multiplayer quests with us? Me at the moment, I'm just kind of doing some some of the stuff that I need to unlock. Like fresh is best. I need to slay 20 Bullfangos, so I'm just gonna quickly do that and get that out of the way with now. But these are all multiplayer stuff. I've done all the single player stuff now, so I mean, you soloed a Silverwind Nagakuga. Nice, dude. That sounds positively fantastic. I'll tell you something I'm really trying to get used to is where my phone is. I'm going to have to move... I wonder... I need like a small desk or something to put my phone on so I can get it like really close to my phone. I just thought of the best idea. I mean, I haven't got it with me. It's at the malls. Okay. So I just thought of the best streaming idea. Right, okay. So obviously I check the chat through my phone. Hey up, Mr. Jam Casual. My God, what's up with my throat tonight? How are you doing, Jam Man? You okay? It was the single most annoying and frustrating thing I've ever had to deal with in my 17 years of existing by this god-forsaken planet. I'm very good, thank you, Jam. I'm trying out Streamlabs OBS as opposed to the standard OBS. I've made the switch, and so far I'm very impressed. I'm very happy with it. It's definitely better than the original OBS, that's for sure. It's fantastic, pal. What you up to tonight, Jam? What you doing on the? Are you doing any streaming, or are you just taking it easy tonight? Yeah, please do send over those files for us, pal. Yeah, if you can send those files over, mate. I'm going to do a bunch of editing, and I'm not going to do anything particularly crazy with them, but I want to make some really nice, just basic animations with them. I don't know, Jam. It's up to you, pal. Me, I've just started streaming, so I'm probably going to be streaming for another hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm not going to stream much more than that, just purely for the fact that I want to get an early night, because last night I think I had like 2 hours sleep. I need to really stop doing it. You're enjoying some Yorkshire tea, sir. Fantastic. That is what we like to hear. Jam, can you convert that into PSD? Is it PST? PDS? Sorry, PDS. PSD. Wow. you're both drinking Yorkshire tea. Fantastic. I've been getting like 2 hours sleep a lot recently, to be honest with you, NS, and it's really not been good for me. So I need to really start looking after my health a little bit more. You know. I think the main reason why was because I was my room was a tip last night, so I spent a long time rearranging everything, getting all that sorted. And once all that was done, obviously my brain was like sort of in active mode. So I spent until like I think it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I spent like just essentially changing over to OBS, Streamlabs. Just because my brain was just on overdrive, you know. You can, but the separate elements won't be editable. Yeah, whatever works. Whatever allows me to edit with Jam. If all fails, mate, just send all 3 or all 2 or whatever, and I'll figure it out. If you just whatever works, man. Yeah, just send us both. Yeah. And so the eureka moment I had earlier was essentially I have a lyric stand that we usually use, obviously for jam nights, and it's perfect for my current setup. So my current setup, I currently got my phone on the floor, so I'm having issues actually trying to read the chat in a minute. Can I make this bigger? Oh my god, I can. That's amazing. I'll send that. Yeah, I'll hang on a second. I'll do that for you now, Jam. I'm gonna have to get a Dropbox set up at some point, just to make it easier. for people. There you go, Jam. I've sent it to you in a message, mate. Tape your phone to the wall. EZ fix. Well, the thing is I'm not near the wall. That's my issue, is that, like, I'm quite far away from my TV. Obviously, because my TV's a 44-inch, it's, like, I'm now further away from the TV than I was before. That also means that I'm away from the desk that, you know, that the TV stands on, which is where I usually put my phone. And now... Yeah. MC Gyra is in the house. Fuck's sake. How many more of these have we got? 9 more. I wasn't really paying attention. This is like one of those quests, like, I'm sat here just on the chat, just chilling. At the same time as just like idling on Monster Hunter currently. This is a quest that needs to be done though. Area 9? I don't know whether there'll be any in Area 9. Probably just go around and just check the areas that I've already checked, because usually they just respawn in the same areas. Nope. I'd rather not tape anything, to be honest, if I'm not going to lie to you, NS. I mean, I'll just have to get like a... I'm going to have to get like a helmet, an extended helmet, that that can hold my phone right in front of my face. Or should I just get a servant? Do you reckon I should just get a servant? I reckon that'd be much better. Although I'm pretty sure they'd get a bit, you know, sick and tired of holding the phone up in front of me for a whole 4 or 5 hour stream. So I don't know. I mean, they did complain, is what I'm trying to say, and you know, we don't want complaining when we're streaming. Do you know what I mean? Very important that that doesn't happen. Lowers the quality of the stream. Where are these monsters? I hate this quest. Why does everybody like my email address? So when I was in college for photography, one day I was off, and one of my friends gave my tutor my email address in like just sort of in the lecture, and like he full on burst out laughing. From what I was told, he just full on burst out laughing at it. And the whole class was just like, what? But yeah, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. To me, like, I like it. It's a good email address. Don't get me wrong, but 5 monsters to go. Bam! Bam! Alright, we got 2 more left. I'm pretty sure there'll be 95, but I'll just double check it again. Yep. None in 5. I mean, I'm not going to give you my whole email address, but essentially, NS, it starts with bish, bash, bosh. All one word. That's what it starts with. It's not the whole email address, just to let you know. So, don't try and find me. But yes, it's, your internet was down yesterday, you thought you were going to die. Oh man, that sucks. You should beat up your provider. Because obviously my last name is Bishop. And yeah, everybody calls me Bish. And yeah, just one day I decided it'd be a good idea to make an email address with Bish Bash Bosh. And that's kind of stuck. It's kind of been my main email address for years. Ooh, I have a message off a Grant. Wait, what? Did I just see that right? Why is my stamina not going down? Oh, distance runner. Skill that stops stamina from depleting beyond a certain point when dashing. Ah. Huh. No way. Yeah, I'm hacking. I was hacking all along. We did it, guys! We did it! One of the hardest quests you will ever see on a live stream. No wonder you got all those mantles and gems. Okay. I need to make the... I suppose it's fine. It doesn't really matter, just as long as I can see it. Okay. Sorry, I'm rambling to myself again. I tend to do that a lot. You're a legend, Jam. Thank you so much, pal. I'll get to editing and animating those. Yeah, convert to the EPSD as well, just in case. Right. Yes, I'm being summoned by G as well, but I said to him I've just started live streaming, so I said I'll be about an hour and 10 minutes. Before I start live streaming on over on your channel, man. That's not me being an ass or anything. That's just obviously I've only just started streaming. I'm gonna try and make this at least an hour and a half stream. I haven't played Monster on the stream, Monster Hunter on the stream for a while, so I'm just trying to get a bit of it in there, you know. Cool, nice one, man. Ah, we got Dice Steak. Wow, okay, Dice Steak apparently goes with absolutely everything. Fantastic. Oh, cheers, NS, man. I really appreciate that. I try my hardest, you know. You know, you get a lot. The thing is, right, so it's really, really difficult because recently I've been thinking, you know, maybe my live streams have been getting a little bit boring. And that's not because of the games that I play, but more to do with the fact that I never really know what to say. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Games to play. Didn't really know what to say. Anyway, I appreciate that, NS. But yeah, no, like, and the thing is, for me, not just as a streamer, but also as a lead singer, one of the things that I'm working on all the time is to try and get better at essentially not only being clearer with what I'm trying to discuss with people, but also, I think more than anything else, the most important thing is just to be more entertaining. Unfortunately, you know, I was... My personal life has always been... I've been stuck indoors playing games for most of my life. And to some people, obviously, that's boring. To me, it's not. That was my life as a kid. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, over the years, when I was younger, I used to have crippling anxiety, and I used to have I couldn't talk to people properly. I couldn't look people in the eye. Whereas now, these days, obviously, I'm a lot more confident than I used to be, but I'm still learning. You know, there's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot to kind of branch out into, in terms of conversations and all that kind of stuff. So I'm still getting there. It is the best life. I totally agree, Jam. Especially when you're sharing it with other people, you know. I'm actually really enjoying the streaming sides of things. I really am. Like, I actually generally really enjoy doing this. Nagakuga Pelt Plus. That's relatively straightforward again. I love the Hidden Saber. It's such a cool long sword. And I'll probably never use it, but it's such a nice looking sword. You know what? I'm gonna do that while I do stuff. Just play a standard single player one here. High rank. It'll be 3? No, it'll be 2. Pretty sure. Yeah, there you go. Airship upgrade Nagakuga. Have we got any other Nagakuga quests that we need to do? Because if we do, then we'll do one of those, but saves us repeating the same quest. Nope. Okay. Hello there, Outline. You hate Mary? What do you mean you hate Mary? Yeah, I totally agree, Jam, yeah. 100% gaming by yourself is brilliant, but playing with your friends is just absolutely the way to play, you know, to play games. Yeah, and they live in Florida. Exactly, Jam. Yeah, I totally agree, man. It's amazing. Like, that's why I think that's one of the reasons why I gravitated so much to Halo 3, because the community was it was more to do with the fact that I got in with a community, and that community were incredible. You know, such incredible, lovely people from across the other side of the world, and you know, you sort of. You get to know these people as if they were right beside you, and you know, you just game with people and have a great time. It's really awesome to be able to share that experience. Yes, I know that online gaming has kind of ruined a lot of like the couch stuff, you know, like and But the possibility to actually be able to go and speak to people across the other side of the world is it's just incredible. It's such a cool feeling to be able to do that. I have no idea where this Nagakuga is. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm feeling very sort of touchy-feely today. No, honestly, I mean, I'm pretty sure Jam probably feels the same way about this because he's just recently started streaming as well. But we like both of us, we generally we love every second of every single moment that you guys are on the stream chatting to us and spending time, sort of talking to us. We really appreciate it because it's, I mean, at the moment we do it just because we want to kind of have that experience with other people to live stream with other people. And when you actually get people doing that and actually joining alongside you, it's an amazing feeling. It really is. So we appreciate it and we thank you. You're going to bring some tea bags. Absolutely, man. Right, let's focus a little bit here. Let's figure out where the hell this bloody monster is. Because at the minute, I'm just walking around in circles. I'm just going back and forth. I've always been quite an emotional person, to be honest. I used to be a lot. I'm not as much as I used to be. Like I used to be when I was younger. I used to be very emotional, but I'm a lot more stable compared to what I used to be. Where the hell is this Nagakuga? This is driving me insane. Oh, Nagakuga, where are you? How are you today, Outerline? How's things on your end, pal? It's good to be back on some Monster Hunter, though, definitely. I've kind of been neglecting this a little bit recently. I want to get back into doing some live streams on Monster Hunter. I've been neglecting it a bit because I've been trying to get other games on the stream. I also kind of need to play a bit more Enter the Gungeon as well. But Deities, how's it going, pal? Yeah, probably moved by now. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep walking around until I find it. To be honest with you, I've kind of lost all hope now. I'm just gonna keep walking. Aha! We found it. Don't you dare fly away. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. Don't you tail wipe me, you little bitch. We're not after any particular part, we're just after the standard pelts, is it, I believe? So, I mean, we'd probably get a better chance for getting pelts for, like, a particular break part, but I'm not going to bother too much with that. Unless I'm completely wrong there. I will check the chat once I've gotten a bit of time to do so. Obviously, now that my chat isn't right in front of me, I have to keep looking to the left-hand side all the time to have a look at my PC, which makes it a lot harder when I'm actually gaming to check the stream chat. So don't go putting anything very naughty in there while I'm playing this quest. I'll be watching. Well, no, I won't be watching, will I? I'll be gaming. Come on, Nagakuga. And this is only a high rank, so this shouldn't be a difficult quest. Bam! Hit me with your best shot, far away. How dare you hit me with your tail? I'm so looking forward to fighting this monster in Iceborne. I'm pretty sure he was actually in the beta. But I never got time and chance to actually play it and actually try fighting him. Which is a little bit of a shame, really. But I'm kind of glad I haven't at the same time, because one problem that I had with Monster Hunter World was they literally announced like almost every single monster before the release date. So by the time the game came out, like there was nothing left. There was no surprises. You hated the Nagakuga. I thought this guy was amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's definitely a he was always quite a hard monster. Like, well, I say hard. It was very difficult to learn his moves. Wow, it was really bad for me. It was really hard to learn his moveset to begin with. This was in the old Monster Hunter games when like we didn't have aerial style, we didn't have any of these extra moves like Valor style and stuff like that. We didn't have any of that. This was in the old Monster Hunter games, so obviously we had to use pure guild style, and we had to essentially we just had to try and learn how to not get hit by this monster. And you know, that was one thing I kind of miss about the old Monster Hunters. Actually, I might start possibly doing some like guild style runs and sort of making the quests a bit harder for myself at some point. Old style Monster Hunter was great. There was a lot more grinding in it though. NS, stop. And Jam. Was there any need to say boobies in the chat? You hated Nagakuga. Oh, sorry, you hated Nagakuga until G rank. Okay, right, sorry. What changed in G rank? What sort of what changed for you? Oh, right. So seeing his full moveset is what changed. Yeah, it is a well thought out fight. I totally agree. He's an inferior Barroth fight. The Barroth, I didn't like the Barroth that. I mean, I like the look of the monster. I like the look of Barroth, but I hate his fight. Yeah, because it's naughty. I got a crown. Great hoogity boogity. The broken thing with defensive arts and Adepts / Valor style is that it allows you to play more reactively. When old school Monster Hunter had always been about being proactive. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I totally agree with that. The days, yeah. I do miss the good old Monster Hunter days, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love what they've added. I think what they've... I just skipped the crown like an idiot. I think what they've added has definitely made Monster Hunter more accessible to new players, and, you know, generally just is brilliant. Honestly, generally, to be honest with you, Ness, I really want to do it. I actually really want to do it. I want to do it now, if I can, but unfortunately, I just don't know whether my PC is going to be able to cope. Surprising, you'd be surprised how, like, sort of, how difficult it is to run RuneScape on my current graphics card. You can run into a monster at a bad time and get out of it for free now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Whereas before, it's like, you would just automatically be dead. Like, there's no... If I'm lucky, I can run Roblox at 30 FPS. But that's the thing. The thing is I can run RuneScape fine, like at like medium quality on my PC. But then, of course, obviously, then I've got to stream it as well, and streaming it is where it gets difficult because obviously then you've got to sort of increase the workload of the GPU. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might try it in the next few days and see what happens. NS. I'll be starting a new character probably because why the hell not? I think it'll be one of those games. I think I'll only do. I might just do like some tutorial videos on it or something. So it might be one of those that I just kind of do every now and again. Now let's just go with this one. Yeah, I still love GU as well for days. The thing is, I talk down a lot about worlds. I talk down a lot about certain games and stuff, and that doesn't necessarily always mean that I actually don't like them. It just means that there are certain features that in those games that kind of I didn't like. What do we want to do here? White livers, aren't they from the Kelby? Yeah, Slay 6 Kelby. We'll do that another time. 2 Catcher Wetches. Now that sounds like fun. You require new video games. See, now I unfortunately have got like 3 or 4 new video games, and obviously because I'm streaming now, I want to play them all, but I can't because it's just like I've got Terraria I want to play. I want to play Slay the Spire more and more and more. I want to play Enter the Gungeon. I want to play all these games like a lot more than what I am now, and unfortunately, just time just doesn't allow for it. You know what I mean? And it's horrible. Oh hello, just spawned right in front of my face. This is only a high rank quest. This shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, but I know how you feel though, NS. I understand. Obviously, if you've not got a lot of money, then acquiring new games is a bit of a struggle. I mean, if I ever get to a point where this streaming stuff does become an actual thing, and I do get money out of it, then I'll be doing like giveaways and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure I will. I don't know. Again, I'm still really against the whole like money making side of things on the stream. I'm not sure whether I'll kind of cave in and eventually do it. Again, as I stated in one of my previous streams, like to me it kind of feels a bit cheap. I feel like you should be coming into the stream to just enjoy spending time with the person streaming, right? Whereas when you start putting a money element into the streaming side of things I feel like watching people starts to get a little bit more awkward. That's just my personal take on it, by the way. I know a lot of people will have completely different opinions on that. Oh, he's limping already? Are you serious? That's really quick. You don't like playing alone and with randoms. Yeah, I can see what you mean, NS. I don't mind with randoms in this game because I think this is one of the only... Well, I don't know. I think since World, a lot of new players have come into the Monster Hunter community. and no offense to them, but they don't really understand how the Monster Hunter community works very well. There's a lot of people that walk into lobbies and don't have the common decency to ask before putting up a quest. That, you know, in a lobby that isn't theirs. You know, if you want to put up a quest, then just host your own lobby. Do you know what I mean? Or ask. You know, just have some common decency to actually just ask the person that's hosting. There's a lot of different things that I've noticed with a lot of new players and not a lot of new random players. And you know, Monster Hunter to me at least has always been a very friendly community. You know, you sort of you talk to each other. You get to spend time hunting together and stuff like that. And that's one thing that I personally always liked about Monster Hunter, was that kind of community aspect to it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Jam. The money making sides of things to me just, I think, personally makes the stream less personal. You know, it becomes more about the money and less about you know, about the quality of the stream. You just sort of it almost feels like you're essentially taking, you know, the time that you're spending streaming just to earn money, and it's like, I don't know. Just a personal thing that I have about it. Yeah, you get a lot of people that change their personality and they change the way that they are just to suit like the money making scheme, like the money making side to things. Like they try and overdo their comedy and stuff like that just to make a living. And it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, you've got to make a living, and that's fine. I have no issues with those people trying to make money so that they can actually live. That is not, I'm not trying to take that away from streamers that do it. If it works for you, then obviously be my guest. Obviously, I'm not, you know, you're not sort of like talking down on streamers that do that. I just think personally, for me, it's not something that I kind of want to do. I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, opinions can change, and you know, maybe one day someone will come along and change my mind. But until then, essentially, I will catch up with the stream. I will catch up with the stream chat in just a second, guys. Just to let you know, I'm currently just doing this quest, so I've currently got my phone on my knee, and it's it's working better than on the floor, but it's a little bit of a nightmare. I've only just realised I've been using the same weapon that. Yeah, so this is the catcher sword, isn't it? The great sword for the catcher, and yeah, good shout, NS. I didn't realise that. I'd never actually minded this fight. Actually, the catcher was not a bad fight. I mean, he's relatively straightforward, but he's a very weird design. There we go. Alright, let's catch up with this chat, shall we? Jam, you watch a few streamers who get donations but are generous, and it does go back into the stream awful. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is if I ever did get money from a stream, I think personally that's probably what I'd do. I'd definitely, you know, I'd do giveaways and stuff like that to people. I definitely want to, for those people that subscribed, you know, I'd want to give them something more than just you know, people that, you know, that don't pay and stuff like that. But it's difficult. It's a really hard topic to talk about, For deities, remember reminds me somebody quest sniped your hub last time I hunted. Oh yeah. I remember when we were doing that. Yeah. And I just full on just like I think after like the second quest of him doing it, I just kicked him out, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I have a really bad thing. Me personally, I have a it's a bit of a pet peeve. If you come into a hub, um, you do like sort of you do one or two things. You talk to the host and you sort of make sure that he's aware that you want to do a quest. And they'll specify to you, whether or not they'll allow you to do it. Or you just set up your own lobby. It's not difficult. You can just literally go into multiplayer right here, and then you just create yourself a hub. It's really not a difficult thing to do. Yeah, catchy witches are really ugly. I suppose they kind of done that on purpose, haven't they? Though I suppose. That is true, Jam. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it's tricky because you can't obviously please everybody. It's very difficult. It's a very tricky subject because it's if you go too far and start giving away to people too much, people are gonna want stuff back a lot more than if you were let's say very stingy. And it can be very difficult because you need to have that line. There's a fine line about it. Yeah, Ninja does make a lot. That's true. Exactly, the deities. Yeah, exactly. There is always time. There's always people helping out. One thing that I've always noticed is that there's always somebody who's like level 999 at this game who just pops in randomly on level 1, hunter rank level 1 or hunter rank level 2, and just comes and helps you and essentially allows you to blitz through your lower quests. That happens to me a lot. That happened with me in my last my last character. It's happened to me before so many times on old live streams. There are always people willing to help out with quests in Monster Hunter, and please carry me. Yeah, I don't know. You make a lot with your pro Rocket League skills. I bet you do. You have multiple offers from pro teams. No, you are right in that one for deities, definitely. Yeah. That is the only problem. Yeah, when you start helping people that are lower rank, you kind of it kind of takes away from the fact that they need to learn how to play those monsters a lot more. If you just hard carry them all the way to the top, then obviously it's going to make it a lot harder for them to learn how to fight the G monsters. I have completely forgotten what I'm killing here. Oh, a Plesalov. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Why did I choose this quest? Yeah, you'll need a good back doctor. We'll start a mutiny, will we, Jam? Okay, let's do that. Yeah, of course, obviously, yeah. Of course, for deities, yeah. So, unless someone is generally like, yeah, please help me as a... Lots of tea. All the tea you can possibly supply, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't go over the top, yeah? We need tea on a regular basis. And if you drink too much of it... If you drink too much of it... tea. Don't worry. I make myself laugh, guys. You don't need to laugh at me. Well, you can laugh at me if you'd like, but... Right, where the hell is this Pleseloth? I hate this monster. I don't think there's a single Monster Hunter fan out there that likes a Pleseloth. I just really don't think there is. I think after every single person I've ever met in Monster Hunter, I don't think a single person likes them. Likes a Pleseloth. Like, I like what they did in this game. They, you know, the hip check isn't as bad. Pleseloth is not your favorite monster. Don't lie to me. Oh my god. I mean, I know Pleseloths are usually quite big, but holy shit. Nah, this is about the same. This is about the normal size, right? Get up out of the water and just... Come on. No, he is pretty big. I liked the Goble. However... Oh, I really wish I brought some Sonic Bombs. This is driving me insane. However, the only problem with the Goble that I didn't like was the water or the underwater combat. I kind of miss the areas that are kind of missing from this map, though. No, this guy is big. Okay, no, actually, no. I was right. I wasn't just like... I wasn't kidding myself. This is a big Pleseloth. What, the Goble doesn't leave the water, or you on about the Pleseloth? God bless aerial hitboxes. Oh, don't put me to sleep. You ain't gonna hip check me now, aren't you? Come on, freeze. Thank you. Stupid hit check. Honest to God, guys, if you want a real fight, fight this guy in G rank. On the original Monster Hunter game, fight this guy, G rank, without Gunner. Like, seriously, this guy was an asshole in the original Monster Hunter games. If you never played the original Monster Hunter, go back, get yourself an emulator on a PC or something like that. Go back and play the original Monster Hunter game. Just literally play all the, like, it's such a grindy game compared to these now. And like, just be grateful that the Pleseloth is this easy. Because honestly, the old version was an absolute nightmare. I hated it. Because obviously I was obviously a Blade Master. Sort of all the time I was always a Blade Master. Like, but there was like strategies out there, like you just had to fight it, kind of, like if you were gonna do it solo and stuff like that. And bear in mind, I was doing all of this solo in the original Monster Hunter, so you know, for those people that actually played the multiplayer version of the original Monster Hunter, then maybe, just maybe, it might have been easier. But for me, like, I had such a hard time with the original PSP. No, sorry, the original PS4. PS2, Jesus. Can't talk today. This guy should be pretty close to death. Fingers crossed, anyway. Again, sorry guys, I will catch up with the stream chat in just a second. When I'm fighting, I can't really. I'm gonna have to. I will get that lyric stand eventually, so that we can just do it. We'll do things easier that way then. This guy's nearly dead already. I mean, he's only high rank, so I suppose it's fine. Makes sense. You actually love his hitbox. Okay. Well, they changed it in this game, I think. Where does he actually go to after 10? I'm guessing 7, right? Yeah. To me, he was definitely that bad. Yeah. Again, my experiences might vary compared to other people. I played through all of the original Monster Hunter solo, including the multiplayer side to things. So I was playing like multiplayer quests with oh, come on, Pleseloff, stop being an ass. It's inevitable. You're going to die. Get out of the water. This would happen for like 4 or 5 minutes consistently on the yeah, the Lagiacrus was awesome for days. Personally, my all-time favorite, like, Monster Hunter monster, if I'm honest. Not because of the fight, just because of how cool he is. I don't know. To me, personally, I think he looks really awesome. Did you have to smack me with your tail when I was using Moonbreaker? Really? Yeah. Stupid Pleseloff. I'm glad that they made this monster big, though. Like, could you imagine fighting a small Pleseloff? That'd be quite funny. I do like it. I do like his bullshit hitboxes, to be honest. Yeah, it makes him interesting. It makes him very unique. But, of course, that also then makes you kind of, like, just sway to the gunner side. And it's like, it's just a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know. Oh my god, Vidates, yeah. There was a YouTube video of someone doing a David Attenborough like voice to the old Lagiacrus trailers for the old Monster Hunter trailers, and that was, oh my god, I was in hysterics with that. I'm not going to lie to you, NS, there's a part of me that really wants to actually go back and just, like, play the old Monster Hunter again and just see how much it's changed. I think that'd be a really nice way to... I might do that at some point. That's actually, I think, something I might do. The only problem with that, of course, is... Yeah, no, because I could just get, like, a PS2 controller, couldn't I? Nostalgic, yeah, nostalgic Monster Hunter Mondays. I like it. That's cool. That's actually a really, really cool idea, NS. I mean, it's not. So I don't think I'll do it straight away, obviously. But at some point, that sounds like something I'd definitely like to do. And see how much not only I've gotten better as a player, but also kind of how much the game has changed since the original. Because I used to play the original Monster Hunters religiously, right? So I wonder how much, like, I don't know. I mean, I just don't know how much it's changed. It's been a long time since TM copyright. Okay. Well, I mean, kind of been sat here just sort of like taking it easy, doing some side quests. You got the Brachydios to do still. Gore Magala. Oh, let's definitely take him out next. 3 Balangongas. What? Hunterphon. That should be interesting. Akura Peku. I honest to God, I'm not gonna lie to you, Anna. Not gonna lie to you, Vidates. I absolutely hated the living shit out of the Kurapika. Probably one of my least favorite monsters. Just a random Kurapika deviant. Yeah. like a deviant monster. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind a deviant version. That'd be quite cool. It'd be quite a cool little sort of thing. But the fact that he could just like summon a fucking Savage Deviljho into the room with him, like, it was just insane. Oh, hello there, Gormagala. Fine, yeah, just growl me off the edge of the cliff. The first time I fought this monster, oh my god, I absolutely love this monster, and the fact that he changes to the Asmagala is so sick. I love monsters that shed skin. I don't know why. To me, I don't know. It kind of just. I think it's probably just a nostalgia stake for, like, you know, the Kushle and stuff, like, but, I mean, I don't like the Kushle but I love the fact that he, you know, his skin sheds and stuff. Like, the Delamador, for instance, as well, is another monster that, you know, has that kind of, skin shedding kind of thing, and it's just so cool. I don't know whether I'm the only one. I'm the only person that has that. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely something that I have noticed about monsters that I like. I like a lot of monsters that kind of shed skin and stuff like that. I found that to be something I really like. Stop moving, Gormagala. Just let me kill you. Come on. Let's be reasonable now. We're both adults here. Maybe one more than the other. But come on now. This is a really horrible area to fight the Gormagala. If I am honest. I am definitely, obviously, once I get this vocal stand, I think this will be the most perfect setup I've had in a long time, to be honest. I'm really liking the new setup so far. I'm not straining my eyes as much while looking at the TV, which is fantastic. Anything that allows me to game for longer is fantastic. And I've got. I think I've gotten a much better sort of overall sound with my headset as well, and I've also upped the game volume slightly as well, so you guys can hear the game volume a lot better. I think that was something that was lacking from my old streams. Always trying to make the streams better, you know? Always trying to push and make things better for you guys. There will come a point where I will stop doing that and just stick to a certain setting and keep it consistent. But obviously, because I'm still quite new to the streaming scene, I'm still just trying to get my bearings and still trying to get the the right settings. And every game obviously changes as well. Oh, where's he gone? And I'm going to go in here, but I'm not sure. Then X Kurapeku, he summons another Kurapeku right before death. Oh my god, that would be horrible. Yeah, that's true. Nasilla also sheds skin. Yeah, I do like the Nasilla. The first time I fought the Nasilla, I was just like, wow. Yeah, but even if you don't like spiders, you can appreciate the design. Like, there's just something about that monster. very intimidating at the same time as just very fun to fight. I can't. I don't know. There's something about this that I really like. I was talking to a friend a while back about what monsters we could add. Like, let's talk about this now. Like, if you guys were thinking about some monsters that you would like to put into Monster Hunter, in the future, right? What would you go for? Okay, so I was talking to a friend and he said he would like to see some sort of snail or slime slug or something like that inside Monster Hunter, and I kind of agree. I reckon something like that would be quite cool. It'd be very unique and very different. I'd also maybe like to maybe like a jellyfish or something like that would be quite cool. Obviously we already trademarked the the shell shock Lagiacrus. Yeah, I haven't seen Demo in a while either. It's a shame. I'm sure he'll be back on the stream at some point. Fingers crossed, anyway. You want to see a shark? Just a shark. It would be cool. Well, you've kind of got Xantrios, which I suppose kind of takes that. Kind of takes the pudding there, really. Yeah, there's small sharks in Tri, but we're talking about large monsters here. Like, what large monsters would you guys think would be cool in? Like, if you were gonna put like a real life monster into, right? Sorry, let me rephrase what I just said. So if you were gonna put an animal from real life into Monster Hunter as sort of a design for a new monster, or a mix of two different animals from real life, what would you put in? Like, because I mean, yeah, I don't know. I definitely think a snail monster would be kind of cool. I know it sounds really dull, a snail that is in Monster Hunter, but no, I think you could do a lot with a snail kind of fight. Yeah, obviously it'd have to be epic designed. Obviously, it had to be designed in a certain way to make it, sort of feel like Teostra, for instance. He's definitely designed off of like a lion. But he's not a lion. Like, he really, like, they really went to town on his design and made him unique. A centipede. Oh, God. Centipedes are one of my least favorite insects. They are horrible. They make me very, I just don't like them. I just don't like them. There's artwork for a giant snail in Monster Hunter. It's a fire snail. To be honest, there might already be a fire snail in Frontier. There might be a Monster Hunter Frontier snail, to be honest, and I just haven't noticed because obviously I've not played Well, I played a little bit of Frontier, but not much. So for all I know, that could be a thing. This Gulbagala's tough. He's definitely got a lot more health than I expected. I like talking about topics like this though, because it's like if you were the developer, if you had the power to make something unique in Monster Hunter, and you had to say you were the developer. A roach monster, that'd be kind of cool. Like, we don't necessarily have to make something that's disgusting. We don't have to make something that's horrible. We could make like a cute monster, for instance, like the Paolumu, or something a bit more different from the spectrum. It could be something completely out of like, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I quite like sort of kind of cute monsters that turn into like really aggressive monsters, like the Paolumu, for instance. Paolumu is really weird because it's such a cute looking monster from far, and then as soon as you look at its face, it's like it's horrible. It's just disgusting. You want a scorpion? Yeah, I'd love a scorpion too, to be honest with you. Yeah, that would be really cool. Be like a raid boss. That'd be actually, that'd be really cool. There was a boss in Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, I think it was Dark Souls 3, I think. Where the boss was actually, it was like a crowd of people all sort of crowded around one important enemy, and you had to get round the smaller mobs in order to get to the monster that you wanted to kill. Oh shit, it's a rat. What do you mean out? Oh, you found a rat in the place that you're at right now, or you're just like talking about maybe a rat in design. A frog monster. We've technically already got the Tetsukabra for that, but I would like a much more sort of frog design. Yeah, I suppose. A rat would be a really cool idea, I reckon, for a fight, because you could do a lot with its tail. Yeah, Tetsu kind of fits a lobster monster. That'd be also really cool. I believe the Plesloth was kind of meant to fit that kind of, kind of fit that slot, but it doesn't really, if you ask me. So yeah, like a lobster monster would be really kind of cool, or a crab monster. I'd really like a crab monster. I know there was a crab monster at the start of Frontier. I fought that once, and that was quite a cool fight actually. I quite enjoyed it. Obviously, crab monsters. Also, you've got the Diamahimataur and the other one. I forgot what the other one's called. I got a gem, didn't I? Wow, I got a gem from the carve. These are just really cool things that I like to think about when, when you play Monster Hunter. It's a really nice topic as well, especially when you've got quite a few different people talking about it. Because I know that Jam is streaming. Yes, he's gone over to play some Monster Hunter. I'm going to be switching over in 10 minutes myself. So, I'm going to do one last quick quest before I head off. But I'm going to head off over to the Jam Casual stream. For those of you that don't know, I go over to Jam Casual stream most nights to play like Monster Hunter and stuff like that. To play games like Apex and Rocket League. More than likely, he's probably going to have a full party actually saying that. But I'll be in their chat later on. You know what? To finish the day off with, let's take out this Brachydius. Ferret monster? It's kind of cool because these are the kind of things that you know, like if you were, say, for instance, a developer at like the Pokemon company, for instance, or the Monster Hunter company, like all of those would have to sit down and discuss, what monster do we want to do next, and how do we want to do it, They'd storyboard and all that kind of stuff before, before they actually start designing properly. They'd think about what they actually need to do. What am I fighting here? Brachydius, so he'll be in area, is it 2, I believe? Need to learn the, oh, it's 5. So this area is actually 5, okay. Oh, this guy isn't, he's about average size. Now that sounds really cool. We need more bugs. So a good point. That is a good point, Dave. We do need more books. I like the idea of that, though, to be honest with you, NS. The earthworm, that sounds really cool. Like, sort of underground. And although saying that, I don't like the Ignanctor, and that guy just buries himself under the ground all the time. And usually, monsters that bury themselves are usually the worst fights. So, I don't know. I mean, I love the idea of the design for the monster, though. That sounds really cool, but I don't know whether it would be a very fun fight to sort of to take on. Yeah, I need to kill the other version of this monster at some point. Yeah, it would be cool, obviously. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't be cool. Like, if you're going to do it, I reckon you'd make it an Elder Dragon. Well, you'd make it an Elder fight. And you'd have it so, like, the monster was big, like the Delamador. You'd have, like, a massive earthworm. And, like, it would, like, open up areas and stuff that you could go to, like, hit the monster. For different parts and stuff. I reckon that would be something that would be kind of cool. It could also be like Terraria, where with like the Eater of Worlds, where it's like it breaks off into different parts if you if you hit it, and then it splits off into more than one monster and stuff like that. I reckon that'd be a kind of cool fight, actually. Well, I'm an idiot. I've just like full on give myself blight. Just all spitballing stuff, You just think about it off the top of your head. What would the monster do? How would it react? And wow, as if that actually happened. I really appreciate it, by the way. You guys have been really, really amazing today. Thank you so much for, chatting to us and stuff and spending time in the chat with us. It does mean a lot to us. It really does. We'll kind of discuss this more at some point. I might even actually, if anyone's any good at drawing and generally like into that kind of stuff, then maybe do some like design work or something like in the background. Just sort of like an extra thing and. Send me your drawings, because I'd fucking love that. That'd be amazing. Send them over to Capcom and be like, Capcom, do this. Oh my god, yeah, it would as well. Yeah, like it would just literally tremor, like lock you all the time. Oh my god. I really like that. It's a cool idea, actually. I'm quite liking the sound of it, actually. As an earthworm. That'd be really cool. I mean, you're kind of taking a lot of references from the Delamador there, really. Which is kind of cool, because the Delamador was still, to this day, one of my favourite fights, possibly in Monster Hunter, so... I just hit... Right, hang on a second. That was ridiculous. So what actually just happened there was I aerial styled off of my cat, which I didn't want to do, by the way, at all. And then, like, went straight into the Brachydios' move. Like, there was nothing I could do about it. I will catch up with the stream in a second. I'll check your ideas in just a sec, guys. It makes me so, like, sort of, like, if I had the time, like, like my sister is like she loves drawing and artwork and stuff like that, and making creatures and all that sort of stuff with her tablet on Photoshop and stuff, and she's really good at it, right? And I've never been very good at it. I've been never very good at drawing and stuff. But I love it. You know, it's I think it's a family trait kind of thing. Like we just love drawing. Like, and it sort of excites me so much. I think the thing that excites me the most is that is making and designing a new monster that's just, you know, that's essentially just come from the top of your head. Like, I think that's what's cool. The Alaskan Bull. That's kind of cool, actually. That's a really cool name. Very different. Very unique. But I suppose if you were gonna go, like, Alaskan Bullworm doesn't sound as threatening. If you're gonna make it an Elder Dragon, it needs to be something. You need a name that's a lot more threatening than that. Although Delamador, I suppose, yeah. See, Delamador sounds to me. Delamador seems to me like it's a relatively, you know, it's got that kind of threatening feel to it. Oh, there goes the Brekkie. He was easier than the Gore, and he's higher up on the chain. Let's see. Let's catch up with the chat here. Yeah. So yeah, you could have like a hardened armor as opposed to having a squishy worm. I don't know, but yeah, you could be right. Like you'd have like a squishy version. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I can't believe... Yeah, the whole Tremorlock thing for days. That's crazy. Also be drawn to the player moving around the most. Yeah, that's cool. It's a sponge... Okay, sorry, I apologise. Wormageddon. That's such a cool idea. Just come up with some random names. Oh man. Like I really want this now. It's really horrible because when you talk about stuff like this, you immediately then start thinking like I want this monster. I want to fight it. Like, and you start really thinking about how awesome it would actually be to be in the game. Like, and it's a shame because, you know, if I had my way, I'd definitely have it inside the game because it sounds so awesome. But it's cool, man. I really like stuff like this because you just get talking about really silly stuff that you wouldn't usually, and it's great. Right, finishing up by just talking to everybody, making sure that we've got all of our stuff unlocked. Palico equipment. She's just giving me a Barioth quest, I believe. The Tremor, that's quite cool. Yeah, that's a really cool idea, actually, NS. Yeah. So the Gawai Academy haven't figured out what it's called yet, so they just called it the Tremor. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I quite like that. That's quite a cool name. Yeah, it'd be like an end boss kind of fight. Hypergore Magala. Serageus and the volcano. The F transporter set. Just trying to see what we've unlocked. There's so many that I haven't even checked through all these cat stuff. I need to really start checking through all this stuff. As you can tell, I just never looked. Oh yeah, that'd be really cool. Like the mouthpiece of it, yeah, because it's like obviously really big, so it just like, oh my god, I just thought like the monster could eat you, and you'd go inside the monster, and you'd have to like hit certain parts of the monster like inside of its stomach to get out to finish the fight. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Anyway. Like, it could genuinely eat you. That would be ridiculous. That'd be a really cool ass fight, though. Yeah, like the last phase of the monster could just be the monster just randomly out of nowhere just like comes in and eats you, and you just sat there inside this stomach like fighting it like on the inside, just like taking out like fucking parts of the monster on the inside. That'd be just so cool. That'd be a really cool way to sort of finish it off. Oh my god, a giant Poogie Joe. That sounds so good. That's such a cool idea. Like, actually, no, because you couldn't kill it. You'd have to capture it. You'd have to capture it. Like you couldn't kill it. It'd be like the Kelby in the old games. You couldn't kill Kelby. By the way, they only added that I think into this game. I believe it is. In the old games, you could never kill the Kelby. They would just run off and disappear. So. Yeah, so like you could have like a Poogie monster, and it could change costumes and stuff like mid game. Yeah, send us something, man. Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be so cool for days. That'd be so awesome. You thought of something that would resemble your monster. Okay. Yeah, send me a link. I'll just text me like a smack from my pillow. Yeah, exactly. The tremor. Oh, it sounds such like I really like the idea of the tremor. That sounds so good. I love that idea of deities as well. That sounds really cool too. By the way, thank you so much, guys. I got another, I believe, 4 new followers tonight. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. That's really nice. Poogie Joe, but instead of dragon breath, it's sleep breath. Yeah, that'd be really awesome. When you go to sleep, he just lays down next to you. That'd be so hard to code, but it'd be so awesome. That'd be such a really cool, like, nod for, like, Monster Hunter fans, you know? Just be a really cool idea. Oh, man. These are the kind of things that you spend time talking about on chats, and everyone's got such different ideas. Poogie Joe should be the training mission in future games. That's a great idea, actually. That is actually a really cool idea. He could be like a training dummy. He could literally just be like a starting training dummy. How cool would that be? Let me have a look. Oh my god. That is super cool. By the way, this is not my image. This is by an artist called James Hawkins. Making sure that I credit before I start putting this up on the screen, because I'm going to have to put this on the screen because it's fantastic. I'm going to need to move the chat, don't I? I need to go to editor, that's why. This is awesome looking. So this is what NS has just put into the chat for those of you that are watching on YouTube. This is by an artist called James Hawkins. This is not my design at all. But look at that. That is super cool. Yeah, for days, that'd be amazing. So, I mean, that's the kind of thing I was thinking in my head as well. Like, it's actually unreal. It's actually unreal how uncanny that is to what I was thinking in my head. But now that that's kind of been pictured in my head, that's awesome. How cool would a fight like that be, though? I mean, that is just super cool. It is terrifying. I agree. It is absolutely terrifying. But at the same time, how cool would a fight like that be in a game like this? Imagine fighting a monster like that in Monster Hunter World with the amazing, beautiful graphics and all that. How cool would that be? I don't know about you, but that's the kind of stuff that... Sorry for the ridiculous audio thing that just happened then. Yeah. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, like, yeah, exactly, Vidai's like, the Poogie would just, like, wear different Monster Hunter outfits to help you practice. Just be so cool. You're writing a letter right now. Oh, mate, seriously, if we get a monster like that into a new Monster Hunter game, then, oh my god, I'd lose my shit, mate. I'd lose my shit, that'd be so cool. It'd be really hard for them to program a game, like a monster like that, though. It'd be really cool, though, at the same time. Right, you lovely people. It is time for me to budge off. I'm gonna go over to the Jam Casual live stream. For those of you that don't know, I'm gonna give you a quick heads up. So most nights, I head over to the Jam Casual live stream, and I'm going to put the link to that in the description for you in just a second. I'm just kind of getting it now for you. And I'm going to go head over and I'll show Jam that. Yeah, that's really cool. The date is, man, thank you so much for joining us and chatting with us. I really appreciate it, pal. NS, I'm pretty sure that more likely you'll pop over to the stream, but if you don't, then thank you so much for joining us as well. I really appreciate it. Out of line, I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us as well. And to everybody else that's joined us, Jam and everybody else, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support. We've got another 4 followers today. That's right. I can't believe that. I'm really amazed by that. We will see you again next time. More like the next time we stream will probably be tomorrow, and we'll probably just play some more Monster Hunter, if I'm honest. I'm trying to get a bit more Monster Hunter in on the stream, so it's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.